Hi, my name is Jason Kinner. I'm a co-founder of Ringside Networks, and I'm here to talk to you today about Ringside Site Connect, a new technology for connecting your website to the social web. There are lots of ways to connect to the social web. One way is to connect to these big social networks like Facebook. But what you have is really a successful online community with a lot of users. If you're in that situation and some of those users are also on those big social networks, then you can connect using technologies like Facebook Connect or even Google Friend Connect, and you can enable those users to log in using those other social network IDs, and that can be very helpful for the user. But the problem that you might run into is that the connections with those social networks are very one-sided, and it's all about having that social network identity be present in your community. And this really can create confusion in your user's mind. So let's talk about using what you've got. What you have is a successful online community with a significant number of users. And what you can do is actually organize your community into a social network. And what this does is it increases the value of that community for you and not for anyone else. And what that really lets you do at the end of the day is capitalize on those big social networks and the connections that your users may have in those other networks. So by knowing that a user in your network is connected to another user in your network by some relationship they have in another social network, that only increases the value of your site. Now let me give you a brief demo of Ringside Site Connect. Here we're on the foodnetwork.com website, and you're able to log into this website, and you'll see I'm actually logged in as Helene right now, and you can add recipes and organize recipes. Now I'm sure there are a lot of members on this website, but there's no way for me to connect to other members via this website. So what I'd like to show you is a way to enable those users to connect. So let me switch over to my other browser window here, and I'll log in to a fresh account here. Now when I sign in, for demonstration purposes, I've added a Ringside Site Connect enabled application. And in this case, we're adding a social application that's related to food. This application chooses some recipes from the Food Network's database and allows you to say whether it's a recipe that you've tried and you loved it, or you'd be willing to try it, or maybe you tried it and didn't like it, or maybe you're just not interested in trying that recipe because it really doesn't suit you. So here I'll enter some data. So I'll say I love the blueberry pancakes, I didn't like the shrimp curry, and so on and so forth. Now when I finish the survey, I'm presented with my food compatibility with friends in my network. But right now, I'm in the case where none of my friends has responded yet. So let me actually go back to the top of the site, and I'll log out, and I'll actually log in as a different user who is a friend of Helene. So when I sign in now, you can see the existing functionality here of being able to save a recipe. But I'm also presented with the same quiz, now logged in as Jason. So now I can select my preferences on this food. But when I finish the quiz this time, the application finds that my food mate is Helene because of our compatibility on these scores. So now let's take a look at what we've seen. We've seen how we can take the existing user community on foodnetwork.com, for example, and enable the users to log in via their regular foodnetwork.com login. Foodnetwork.com can choose applications that are available, either custom applications that they've built, or they can choose from any of the standard social application technologies, like a Facebook application or an open social application. they actually choose where to show the applications as well. So they already have content management systems and portal systems, and they can integrate those applications into their existing website. FoodNetwork.com also has full access to the social graph that's actually hosted now at a Ringside Network server. The role of the Ringside Network server is to accept the identity of the user from FoodNetwork.com and to make applications available via Facebook or open social technologies. Ringside Networks also enables application customization. So if I had the food matching application also running at Facebook or MySpace, and I also had it running at FoodNetwork.com, I could provide a custom look and feel for Food Network to more tightly integrate into their look and feel of their website. Finally, Ringside Networks provides the social graph and the social APIs that are required to make applications like the food matching application possible. So the benefits of Site Connect are actually that there's very, very little code required, or you can simply install a module into your content management system. This enables you to get started very, very quickly and to start building your social data over time. The social data belongs to you as the website owner, and Site Connect can help you easily connect a social server in to manage that social data. Finally, you can actually remain the primary destination for your user community, and you can use big social networks as the repository of additional social information that they're really good for. And so in future episodes, we'll talk about how to use those networks to find additional users to engage with through the viral channels that are provided by those networks. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you had any questions, please feel free to contact us at info@ringsidenetworks.com. Thanks.